Before the first star long, long ago, in the golden desert lands of Arabia, in a city called Makkah, lived a special family. They were called the Banu Hashim, and they were known as the keepers of the Kaaba, the holy house built by Prophet Ibrahim and his son Ismail, peace be upon them. Abdul Muttalib, the wise old leader of this family, had a son named Abdullah. Abdullah was kind, honest, and beloved by everyone. When Abdullah married a wonderful woman named Amina, the whole city celebrated. A waiting light. One night, Amina had a beautiful dream. A bright light shone from her, lighting up the palaces of faraway lands. When she shared this dream, wise people said, "You will have a special child who will bring guidance to all people." But sadness touched their joy. Abdullah had to go on a journey to trade goods, and on his way back, he became very sick. Before he could return to his wife and see his baby, he passed away. Amina was now a widow, waiting to meet the child she would raise alone. The night of blessing. On a Monday of Rabi al-Awwal, something wonderful happened. Amina's baby boy was born. She immediately sent the happy news to Abdul Muttalib, who was sitting by the Kaaba. When Abdul Muttalib heard, his heart filled with joy. He rushed to see his new grandson, picked him up gently, and took him to the Kaaba to thank Allah for this precious gift. He named the baby Muhammad, which means the praised one. First days with Halima. In those days, families in the city often sent their babies to live with Bedouin families in the desert. The desert air was cleaner, and children grew up strong, learning the pure Arabic language. A special woman named Halima came from the desert to take a city baby to care for. At first, nobody chose her because she looked poor, but then she was given baby Muhammad. From the moment Muhammad came into her care, blessings followed Halima's family. Their dry well filled with water, their thin sheep grew healthy and gave plenty of milk, and their travels became safe. Halima loved Muhammad dearly. He grew up strong, kind, and thoughtful. Even as a little boy, he was different. He never told lies, never took what wasn't his, and was always fair in games. Animals felt safe around him, and other children naturally followed his good example. A strange and wonderful visit. When Muhammad was about 4 years old, something amazing happened. While playing with Halima's son, 2 men in white clothes appeared. They gently laid Muhammad down, opened his little chest, and took something out. They washed his heart with pure snow. This was a special cleaning by angels, preparing him for his important future. Halima was worried and quickly returned Muhammad to his mother Amina in Makkah. A mother's love. Amina was overjoyed to have her son back. For 2 years, she poured all her love into him. She told him stories about his brave father Abdullah and his noble ancestors. She taught him about kindness, honesty, and the one God, Allah. When Muhammad was 6, Amina decided to take him to visit his father's grave in a city called Yathrib and to meet his relatives there. They spent a happy month together, strengthening family bonds. The gentle goodbye. On their journey back to Makkah, Amina became very ill. She rested in a place called Al-Abwa. Little Muhammad stayed by her side, holding her hand. With a soft smile, she looked at her special son one last time and whispered words of love before she closed her eyes forever. Now, at just 6 years old, Muhammad was an orphan. He cried for the mother who loved him so much. But even in his sadness, he remembered her lessons about patience and trust in Allah. The kind servant who traveled with them, Ayman, held the little boy's hand and said gently, "Don't be afraid, Muhammad. Allah is with you, and your grandfather Abdul Muttalib is waiting in Makkah." You have a family who loves you." As they traveled toward Makkah under the vast desert sky, the stars seemed to shine a little brighter. For this orphan boy, though he didn't know it yet, had a very special purpose. He would grow up to be the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who would teach the whole world about kindness, justice, and faith in the one God. And this was only the beginning of his story.